Hey, everybody, this is Nancy Norbeck with this week's Creative Pep Talk. And this week, I just want to tell you a short story. Back when I was somewhere around 25 or 30, I was sitting on the front porch at my parents' house with my dear, dear friend Andrew from high school. And he said to me, You know, most of the time I feel like I'm just 16 and faking it. So it stuck with me because in that moment, as soon as I heard him say it, I thought, wow, yes, yes, that is exactly how I feel most of the time too. And I have never had words to put with it before. And as you can tell, I am not between 25 and 30 anymore. I mean, Andrew and I are both in our early 50s now. And I have a feeling, I can't speak for Andrew, but I can speak for myself. This story has stayed with me because I still feel most of the time like I'm still 16 and faking it, and it's entirely possible, I wouldn't be at all surprised if you, as you're listening to this, find yourself thinking, "Yeah, yeah, me too." And I think that it's not a bad idea to remember that that's where most of us are most of the time. You know, when we find ourselves comparing ourselves to other people and saying, wow, I wish I were as accomplished as, Joe down the street who does these fabulous paintings or embroideries or writes amazing novels or makes fabulous films, whatever it is that Joe does. Joe probably feels like they're just 16 and faking it too. I don't think any of us ever really feel like, wow, I have made it. I am here. I have learned all that there is to learn, and now I am accomplished and I can stop. Because what is stopping in the first place? When where is the end point? I don't think anyone really knows. And second, there are so many stories of people who have accomplished great things and reach that moment, and that feeling like I've made it never actually comes because they don't feel any different than they did before. So, we're really all just 16 and faking it. So if you feel that way, you're not alone. You're actually really, really normal. Even if it looks like all the people around you are doing more or better things than you are, deep down inside, odds are really good that they feel like they're just 16 and faking it too. So I thought it would be a good idea to let you know that if you're feeling that way, you're not alone. If you feel like you're just bumbling along and making mistakes, you're not alone. So are those people too. That's how we learn stuff. That's how we get better. That's what we tell our kids, right? But it's just as accurate for ourselves at any age. So I hope that you'll take that idea with you and run with it in the sense that it's okay at any age to feel like you're still just making it up as you go along because that's all any of us are really doing, and that's okay. So, take that and bear it in mind as you bumble your way through life as we all do. And I hope that it helps you. If it does, I would love to hear about it. And either way, I hope it's helpful, and I'll see you next time.